Hi there! Welcome to my channel. With my character dynamisryne as your guide, you can learn and tackle various Final Fantasy XIV content. Today, we will be visiting the Fell Court of Troia, a level 90 dungeon introduced in patch 6.2. Let's get started. Owing to the ingenuity of Hannish alchemists, we have succeeded in expanding the Void Gate in the treasure vault, and prepare to set forth on our mission to find Vertra's brood sister Azdaja in the 13th. Beyond the emptiness of the rift awaits a shadowed castle swarming with void scent, and we steel ourselves for a hostile reception. For our first encounter, we are attacked by Troyan sentries and Troyan scavengers. These monsters cast circle AoEs called Evil, Phlegm, and Dark Arrivals. Entering into the void is incredibly dangerous for any living being, void scent aside. The realm is so barren of ether that the darkness itself will attack any living being and slowly erode it until the being is completely consumed by darkness. This phenomenon was observed by Mirotol Squeezo when he accidentally entered the void while trying to save the clones of Goga and Unek. The longer he was in the void, the more and more his health and strength deteriorated. He only narrowly managed to escape by breaking the grip the darkness held on him and exiting through a gate. Our next encounter, we are attacked by Troyan pawns. These monsters will cast conical AoEs called Condemnation and be joined by new Troyan sentries and Troyan scavengers. Our first major battle are against the Evil Dreamers. These monsters are void scent that will attack with fire and darkness spells and fuse together into a stronger version of themselves. Their first coordinated attack will be multiple column AoEs pointed towards the center of the arena. This attack can be avoided by moving away from the center and towards the safe sides of the arena. Their next coordinated attack will target each player with circle AoEs called Void Gravity, with evenly spaced columns, AoEs directed towards the center of the arena. These combination of attacks can be mitigated by moving towards the safe areas in between the column, AoEs near the edge of the arena. The next attack, Unitmare, covers the arena with circle AoEs, one for each evil dreamer inside the arena. Players must choose one evil dreamer to destroy. Destroying one evil dreamer will create a safe spot to mitigate damage from the upcoming blast from the other evil dreamers outside the arena and the Unitmare attack. from the Evil Dreamers is endless nightmare. The Evil Dreamers fuse together in the center of the arena and start casting this unavoidable AoE attack. Players must destroy this large, evil dreamer. And that does it for the Evil Dreamers. Next, we enter Troia Keep and met with Trojan hounds, Trojan footmen, Trojan riders, and Trojan guards. Trojan guards will cast circle AoEs called Void Trap. Trojan footmen will cast conical AoEs called Grim Fate. The next group of monsters we encounter will be Trojan hounds, Trojan knights, and a Trojan bishop. The Trojan knights will cast circle AoEs called Pall of Sorrow. Also, the Trojan bishop will cast conical AoE Jester's Reap. Our second major battle is against Beatrice. This high-ranking void scent was mistress of a domain built on the memories of a once-existing castle. She is said to have led the cabal of 8 priestesses who governed Troia, a nation since lost to the darkness. Her first attack, Eye of Troia, is an unavoidable AoE, followed by a gaze attack called Death or Siege. Players need to look away from the center to avoid this gaze attack. Her next attack, Beatific Scorn, are 4 eye beams that mark the arena with lines. These lines will explode in the order they were created. Hush is a tank buster attack. Her next attack, Void Shaker, is a conical frontal AoE attack followed by Void Nail, a targeted circle AoE attack for each player. With the second Eye of Troia attack, we must watch for a donut AoE called Porous Void. To avoid these attacks, players must stand in the center of the arena while looking away from the two double gaze attack. These attacks are quickly followed by Void Nail, Beatific Scorn, and Anti-Pressure. The Anti-Pressure attack is a stack AoE attack where players need to group together and share the damage. So, that ends our battle with Beatrice. The next group of monsters we encounter will be Troyan Trappers, Troyan Butlers, Troyan Stewards, and Troyan Equerries. The Troyan Equerries will cast circle AoEs called Swoop. Also, the Troyan Trappers will cast circle AoEs called Arachne Web, while the Troyan Butlers will cast conical AoEs called Dark. Lastly, the Troyan Stewards will cast large conical AoEs called Karma and large circle AoEs called Holy Darkness. For our final major battle, we are up against Scarmiglione. Once, while hunted by flying Void Scent, Scarmiglione met Golbez, who questioned why he ran from his opponents. Scarmiglione claimed he would not run if he were stronger. Golbez then shared his ether with him and clarified that he shared but a sliver of his power. After the exchange, he joined Golbez at the promise of even more power and was finally offered a portion of the ether of the captured Great Worm Azdaja, which transformed him into the Archfiend of Earth. His first attack, Cursed Echo, will deal damage to the entire party and inflict a bleeding debuff for 11 seconds. His next attack, Rotten Rampage, players will be targeted with Circle AoEs, while more Circle AoEs form inside the arena. Players must find a safe spot to mitigate damage from the targeted AoE and prevent getting stacks of Brain Rot debuffs, which 3 stacks will turn into a zombification. His next attack, Blighted Bedevilment, is a knockback from the center of the arena. Players need to be in between the center of the arena and an outer arena wall to avoid being knocked outside of the arena and receiving a Toxicosis debuff. His next attack will be Blighted Labor. He will leap into the air and draw a line to one side of the arena. He will land to that side, causing a very large circle. Players must move away from that side to avoid damage. Quickly after is his blighted sweep attack. He will move to one side of the arena and fire a wide AoE. Players must move behind him to avoid this attack. Next will be his fire dump attack, a tank buster. Now he will start to perform his ultimate attack, Corruptor's Pitch. Players will see a power bar and the casting of sweeping damage. While he is powering up, 8 Necrosurf monsters will be summoned and circle AoEs will appear inside the arena. Players will either need to separate for avoid gravity damage, if the circle AoEs appear on the edge of the arena, or stack for avoid vortex attack, if the AoEs appear in the center. Once all of the Necrosurfs are defeated, he will cast his ultimate attack, Corruptor's Pitch. Players must kill all of the Necrosurfs before the power bar reaches 100% or his ultimate attack will instantly kill the party.
Stubborn mortal!
At this point, we have seen most of his attacks. For Rotten Rampage again, players will be targeted with circle AoEs, while more circle AoEs form inside the arena. Players must find a safe spot to mitigate damage from the targeted AoE and prevent getting stacks of brain rot debuffs, which 3 stacks will turn into a zombification debuff. As seen previously, Blighted Bedevilment is a knockback from the center of the arena. Here, again, he performs his Void Vortex attack. Players need to stack to mitigate the damage. In another desperate attempt, he will perform Blighted Blade Work attack. Players must move away from the side he is landing. This attack is quickly followed with Blighted Sweep. Players must move behind him to avoid this attack. As previously seen before, Fire Dump is a tank buster. And there you have it. We have finally defeated the Archfiend of Earth and cleared the level 90 dungeon, the Fell Court of Troia. If you enjoyed watching this video or want to learn other Final Fantasy XIV content, you can view my other playlists by clicking the links here. Also, you can subscribe to my channel to get alerts when new videos are available. Thank you for watching. See you next time!